Alright, let's dive into the fascinating world of synastry and the complex dance between Jupiter and Neptune in your relationship. This pairing, often marked by a 150-degree angle, sparks a dynamic that can be both incredibly inspiring and deeply challenging. It's a relationship where spiritual growth and creative synergy collide, but where potential pitfalls like mistrust and unrealistic expectations lurk in the shadows. Are you ready to understand the intricate layers of this astrological combination? Let's explore this unique astrological connection in detail. Now here's where it gets interesting. The core of this synastry aspect lies in the need for adjustment and adaptation. Think of it like two artists, each with their distinct styles, trying to collaborate on a masterpiece. You might find signs that aren't traditionally compatible, creating a sense of awkwardness and imbalance. This can manifest as a feeling of unease or miscommunication. For example, imagine a practical, grounded individual, Jupiter, paired with a dreamy, artistic soul, Neptune. The Jupiter person might struggle to understand Neptune's often vague or abstract expressions, leading to difficulties discerning the truth or understanding intentions. This highlights differences that may require conscious effort. So, what happens when these two energies meet? Often, there are challenges within the relationship. You might experience misunderstandings or a sense that something isn't quite right. The Jupiter person may feel the Neptune person's world is less grounded, while Neptune might see Jupiter as too practical. This can lead to frequent tests of faith or confidence. Let's say you're in a relationship where Neptune influences your partner, constantly inspiring grand visions, while Jupiter is more focused on tangible outcomes. Differences in beliefs can be a focal point. This can sometimes bring spiritual or religious values into focus, but differing beliefs might be a source of tension. In fact, these differences can extend to all areas of life, from your approach to work to how you spend your free time. What do you think are the most challenging differences you experience in your relationship? The Neptunian influence in your relationship can spark a vivid imaginative world and spontaneous insights. This is where the real magic can happen. Consider the potential for shared dreams. Jupiter, drawn to Neptune's values, can be incredibly supportive of these flights of fancy, often encouraging shared exploration of the spiritual world. For instance, they may both find yourselves encouraged to broaden your perspectives. This is why this can bring a strongly romantic and spiritual connection. The potential for a deep bond is immense. Picture this: the Neptune person shares a dream of creating a non-profit organization focused on helping underprivileged children through art therapy. The Jupiter person, inspired by this vision, steps up to handle the practicalities, fundraising, securing space, and managing the finances. The result? A powerful synergy where both partners feel fulfilled. However, but wait, there's a catch. Because of this, the temptation to deceive or avoid issues can arise. This is why mistrust or uncertainty may surface. Lies or evasiveness can be a problem, and both partners may face difficulties. Another common pitfall? Projection. Neptune's ethereal nature can sometimes lead to an unwillingness to take responsibility. This may be labeled as dreamy or unreliable. Imagine a situation where one person consistently overpromises but fails to deliver, and the other partner constantly making excuses for the other's actions. In this case, both partners would be feeding each other's delusions and unrealistic expectations, moving further and further away from reality. Let's talk about how to make this dynamic work. Because, trust me, it can. This is where the power of shared inspiration comes into play. It's a potential to ignite creativity. Encourage exploration of the spiritual world together and open doors for shared spiritual beliefs. If you manage to establish shared practices, this can foster a sense of compassion and understanding, allowing both individuals to view the world with empathy. This can create avenues for spiritual exploration, but to get there, you need to practice some strategies. First, you both need open communication. Clearly and honestly discuss fantasies. Another tip: be mindful and realistic about your expectations. It is important to manage them with care and to avoid unrealistic expectations. One of the keys to navigating this aspect is finding common ground. Look at the potential for shared interests in art, music, spirituality, or humanitarian causes. Seek professional guidance, such as relationship counseling, can be beneficial. You need to engage in fact-checking. Make sure you balance your dreams with the need to build a stable life. Individual responsibility is also essential for ensuring a healthy dynamic. If you're not taking responsibility for your actions, how can you expect to be trusted? Another key? Practice realistic boundaries. The biggest takeaway? Adjustments, empathy, and an open mind are essential. Now, what are some ways you can foster these strategies within your relationship? One viewer, Starry-Eyed Soul, recently commented, "This really resonated with me. My partner and I have this aspect, and it's been such a journey of highs and lows." I couldn't agree more. Remember that the foundation of a solid relationship is built on mutual respect, understanding, and a willingness to grow together. If you feel like these challenges are particularly difficult, seek help. In fact, my favorite couples therapist, Dr. Emily Carter, says, this is an area where a lot of therapy is needed because both parties can be incredibly difficult to understand. The key is knowing and seeking the resources to support your growth. So, are you ready to take the next step towards understanding your Jupiter-Neptune dynamic? Well, I've got a surprise for you. I've crafted a personalized astrological analysis based on this dynamic, with interactive and customizable features, which you can discover right now. This is where you need to consider the broader context. Another viewer, Cosmic Love, said, "This was incredibly insightful." Thank you. You're welcome. Now, I know this is a lot to take in, but remember the potential within this synastry is vast. This relationship encourages both partners to work toward their dreams, which can deepen your spiritual beliefs. It's all about fostering trust, finding common ground, and actively working together. This isn't always easy, but it's incredibly worthwhile. Think about it. You can build something beautiful. You can build something that lasts. By learning to navigate these aspects, you can find freedom to believe and to aspire. You can also harness this creative synergy, which creates a 150-degree orb. If you don't take action, you can experience a feeling of awkwardness and imbalance, so what will you do? Will you choose to go on a journey to find the magic? I'm excited for you. Because there's a real opportunity here to find joy, excitement, and a deep, meaningful connection. To truly understand your personal Jupiter-Neptune synastry, be sure to subscribe to this channel, and let me know in the comments what resonated with you the most. I'm here to help you. And remember, by subscribing, you'll get access to more synastry breakdowns, helpful tips for building a strong relationship, and so much more. I'm excited to continue to help you build that dream life.